Hey guys, we are out here at a beautiful location, my favorite mountain in Oregon, Mountain Hood. I'm Leland Gilmore with Benchmark Vehicles, and we're just debuting our first built 2023 Mercedes Sprinter all-wheel drive 170. With this van we started, obviously like every van, it's totally blank shell, stripped down, basic. New backwoods bumper, LP6s on the grille, Warren Xeon 12S Platinum winch, LP4s on the hood, 7 LP6s on the Rome Built roof rack. We've done this rack 2 times now, so this is only the second one we've done in the last 7 years of building these vans. Full Line-X on all the plastics, the lower rocker panels, of course our signature badge on the grille in place of the Mercedes Sprinter badge, which I personally really enjoy. Got the simplified badge on the new t-shirts as well. X-Bull fenders that RE Global brought in from Germany. These fenders completely make the van. They widen the stance, they cover the offset of the Alvans, the Talon wheels, the offset of the spacers on the Agile Rip Kit that we've got installed for shocks, auxiliary shock, struts, coil over, rides beautifully. It's about 1 inch taller and clears a 285/75/17 easily. Gives us a little bit more play in the front. The X-Bull fenders also help open up the wheel well, give us a little bit more room to, articulate when we're off-road, and just no curb rash when we're running down through town. Amp power steps. We've been doing the Girard awning for the last 3 years. Holds up really well, has a built-in wind sensor, so if a gust comes up, it's gonna auto retract. In-house custom-made bug screens are working beautifully right now because there's a ton of mosquitoes out here and it's, it's gnarly. All right, so wrapping around to the back of the van, I started doing kind of this configuration on quite a few vans. I have it on my personal van. Alvan's Expedition medium box, folds down, so you have like an additional gear tray in here if you need a little work surface. If you're working on bikes out of the van or boards, you've got a little work surface. You can store gear in there. It's all waterproof. The DMOS shovel, powder coated in a satin clear to really just help tie the elements together. We did our skid plates and our shackles in the same color with the same satin clear on it. We use the Alvan's rear tire ladder, which originally I didn't use a lot of those. I was always pretty married to the side ladder, but over the years I really found that just having the ladder on the back of the van prevents that side ladder from really protruding, so you can get down trails a little bit easier. You can maneuver through traffic quite a bit easier, so little things to think about when you're building your own van. What else we got? What else we got? Got that. That never gets old. We're on the roof rack. I usually just like to come up here and hang out, watch a sunset. Not a whole lot on the roof. Zamp solar panels on the front. Nomadic AC X3, help keep the van cool when it's hot out. And then the new Starlink mobile unit, which will give you 150 megabytes per second when you're out on the road. You need to plug in and work. Hopefully you just leave that thing off, but I know how that goes when you need to be outside working. And then again, the Rome Adventure Company 83-liter boxes, store all your gear up here. You can fit quite a bit in there, max tracks, recovery equipment, chairs, floor mats. That's kind of what we usually stick up there, and mostly just come out here and hang out and sit in the silence. We've got our Benchmark gear tray. It can hold up to 4 bikes. It's one of my favorite features in every van we build. Down in the rear suspension area of the van, we've been using Agile Ride Improvement Package. We're always using their double shear brackets now, which reduce the single point of failure from the factory. No risk of breaking that upper shock mount, which is really sweet. Yeah, and to wrap it up, just on the driver's side, we're using the Bravo snorkel with a Terrawagon pre-filter. Just really helps bring that cleaner, cooler air into the engine bay. Pre-filters any dust before it goes into the intake of the engine. So you're replacing your filter quite a bit less, which is just a nice benefit. And yeah, just to finish things off, one detail left out with the Talon wheels. They're a dual valve wheel. So you have your standard TPMS sensor which you can air up, air down with, but you also have a rapid air down valve, which will get you from 60 PSI to 20 PSI in about 15 seconds. So it makes airing down really nice. And then when you need to air back up, we use the AWD kit that can air up all 4 tires. It's an ARB compressor. It'll do that at once. So you can connect 4 lines to each wheel and air up those tires to, you know, your 64, 67 PSI.